15 years ago, I was lying flat on bed. My right shoulder was broken, leg was shattered. I could not even sit for months. Doctors told me that I would not be able to walk properly forever due to an accident. But my dreams were so restless that it refused to take a break. Even my body did. मेरी हड्डियां टूट चुकी थी दोस्तों, बट मेरे हौसले तब भी सलामत थे. I belong to a small town of Rajasthan where I have been studying in a small Hindi medium school with the basic environment and the limited facilities. At the age of just 13 years, I have started assisting my family in family business. And whatever I have achieved today is the outcome of the efforts and the blessings I have got from my parents, grandparents. I hail from a typical Marwadi family where you know that in Marwadis, the business is in our blood. So I feel that I inherited business sense from my genes. Because of the lack of opportunities in education, I moved to my maternal family for my further studies. At the age of just 15 years. And I left behind my friends, family, my childhood memories with a suitcase full of clothes and a heart full of ambitions. In Pilani, at my maternal family's place, I got a lot of support from my maternal family also. I completed my studies there. Then I graduated from here. Yes, this college. I'm really thankful to this institution, management, faculty, to give me the powerful wings to fly high. When I passed in 2009, because of the recession, some of you might be knowing that there was a big recession in 2009. So in 2009, when people were not getting job, companies were laying off in masses. There were no recruitment, fresh recruitment. I got an opportunity in very good company, that too in research and development. It was a dream of many, but ये मेरा सपना कभी नहीं था. मेरे सपने शायद इससे काफी बड़े थे. It can be a beginning, but it can be a destiny to me. So that is the reason I decided to do something that many of you would call it risky and some would call it foolish. Any guesses from the audience what I did when I joined my first company, first ever job? Yes, you got it right. I resigned. I resigned within just 1 year of my job and moved back to Chandigarh to start a new journey of entrepreneurship. I was so excited. I was preparing myself for a transition from employee to employer. I was all set. It took many passionate days, many sleepless nights, and a dozen of blueprints to start my own IT venture. But suddenly something happened. Boom. I met with a severe accident when I was going for the first ever client meeting. I was lying on road, unconscious, my leg was bleeding, multiple fractures. I was waiting for someone to take me to the hospital. When I come to the consciousness, the first word I heard from the medical staff that I would not be able to walk forever. just imagine your dreams take off without taking you on board. And after that, what I did first is that I called that client to whom I was planning to meet. This was my very first reaction after all these things have been happening to me. I had no idea what is going to happen next. After discharge from the hospital, I asked my father to buy a smallest size laptop so I can place that laptop on my chest and continue to my mission. Because I knew that I would not be able to sit for months. So I have to continue my work just lying down on the bed. Because you might have heard, सपने वो नहीं होते सपने वो नहीं होते जो रात को नींद में देखे जाते हैं सपने वो होते हैं जो आपको कभी सोने ना दे और उन्हीं सपनों की उड़ान के साथ मैंने बेड पे लेटे हुए अपना काम शुरू किया I continued the research, I continued the work, whatever I have always dreamed of. And during that 1 year of recovery when I was at bed rest, I will just take you through a very small story. During that recovery time, one of my friends, actually my girlfriend, and now my wife, she's Dr. Rupam, she's sitting with us only. So she needed a help to submit her admission form of post-graduation in one of the very prestigious university in Chandigarh. At that time, I was walking with a stick. I haven't even recovered with my trauma. And I remember कि मैं उस stick के साथ लंबी लंबी लाइनों में लगा. We moved from one counter to others. We filled a number of forms given by the university. We have done all the formalities. Despite of all our efforts, we could not complete the process. She didn't get the admission and she had to leave Chandigarh. I see some of the young faces कि गर्लफ्रेंड के जाने का दुख क्या होता है दर्द जुदाई गाइस आप लोगों के चेहरों पे मैं देख सकता हूँ सोचो मुझ पे क्या उस समय बीत रही होगी So after this incident there was a small shift inside me I come to know that the problem is not just us it is a problem of a common man who is frustrated by all these lengthy and manual processes every day. That day, I decided that I'll not just build a business, I will be the part of the change that impacts the society. I decided not to be just an entrepreneur, I decided to be a sociopreneur that impacts the society. That day, I learned that working for yourself is not just enough. Working for society is also required. And I continued working on my mission, working on the work to simplify the government processes by use of the technology. And those efforts has now made an impact on almost 20 lakh people where the people need not to travel hundreds of kilometers to submit just a piece of paper or just to sign a single sheet. Today, using our portals, more than 1 lakh students get online admission in various universities without having a fear of missing opportunity. But for me, the number was not my mission. My mission was to have an impact on society. For me, I feel motivated when I see that the students sitting in any part of the world are getting admission without submitting a single sheet, without standing in long queues. When I see that citizens need not to travel, saving environment, saving paper, saving water, saving fuel, saving trees. So one thing I have learned from my life is your start, your beginning, your background doesn't decide your future. You can start anywhere and can reach everywhere. Second, pain. Pain and dreams is a magical combination. Pain gives you power, and dream channelize your power and points it to the right direction. When you keep your dreams above you, when you keep your goals above you, your energy never fades. And finally, start small but start. Dream big, start small. If you are waiting for the perfect time to start, means it is a never beginning. So friends, with this talk, it is not a motivational story, it is not a motivational talk, because motivation fades away in few days. It is about chasing your dreams without waiting for the right time. Because if you chase your dream with all dedication, you will definitely make it truth one day. Because that boy lying on the bed never imagined that one stubborn dream would take him to this stage. And I'm here to tell you that one step, one dream, and one decision can change everything, not just one life, but lives of millions. And sometimes that one is you. Thank you, everyone.